Prakash. At the Rotary Club of Madras South, we always believe that what is begun well will continue well for the rest of the year. And the bright spot at the beginning of our year is always Dr. CSR's speech, because he speaks on the theme of Rotary for that year. Dr. CSR, of course, is well known for his flow and for his humor and the different ways in which he interprets the theme that the RI President gives us. Dr. CSR did MBBS and MS in General Surgery at the Stanley Medical College in Chennai and taught and practiced surgery at this college for 15 years. For the past 25 years, he has been Senior Consultant Surgeon at the Mercury Hospital. He has also been a consultant to Shriram Fibers and to Winco. Dr. CSR joined the Rotary Club of Madras Midtown in 1978 and served as President in 1986-87. He became Governor in 1994-95 and was responsible for community service programs worth Rs 84 lakhs. He won a US $25,000 matching grant to upgrade the virology department of the Government King Institute, Guindy. He has been Rotary International's membership coordinator, has represented the RI President at 3 conferences and has won several Rotary awards. He has a formidable reputation as mentor, motivator and speaker. He is a major donor to the Rotary Foundation. I request Dr. CSR to please speak.
Thank you very much. President Prakash and my dear friends of the Rotary Club of Madras South, I said, listen, please hereafter when you invite me, tell me that your president will come only in shirt so that I can also have the I thought you'll all be suited and booted, so I dug out my jacket from my almirah and put it on, and to my great surprise I find that...
it's formal for all, minus president.
Okay. Well, as I walked in, there was a small tete-a-tete between me and another friend of mine here. And he was saying, it's very funny. When you say reach, you only reach out. How can you reach in? He said. I said, at this point of time, this reaching out is no more possible in India because Kanimuri and Raja have reached out as much as they can. And henceforth, if you need anything, they can only reach inside their coffers and only things would come out. I was just joking. But I started because I was requested to say this to the audience, but that also gives me an opening. Reaching out and reaching in. Fantastic. As we go ahead, and I'll tell you a few things about that. But before that, if you look at this, this year's theme, it says reach within and then embrace the world. Okay? Now, if you take this statement, I think the key words are only 2. One is reach, the other is within. Once you reach within, you become capable of embracing the world. Not only embracing the world and embracing any good project or good program or good pathway in your life, everything comes automatic. So the first part only need to be elucidated in this theme, I feel. So I would start by saying this. No man is an island by himself. He is only a part of the whole. It's a statement made by one of the greatest philosophers of yesteryears. That's true. None of us can exist by ourselves. We have to, if we have to exist, we should have to have other people who knowingly or unknowingly contribute to our existence. Take our Hindu mythology. The question is asked, why are you born? Is the question that all the saints asked themselves and went after to find out the truth. Why am I born? Then they said there are only 2 days that is most important for a person in a life. And they said that is the day you are born and the day you know why you are born. These are the only 2 days that's important in your life. If the birth, that's not in your hands, you are born. But if you should know why you were born, then that means you should have to seek the truth. If you have to seek the truth, you have to work, search, look for it, learn, so on and so forth. So they said, life. What is life? Life is only 3 words. Live, love, leave. That's all. The lifespan is covered. Okay? Live, love, leave. Live. Living means just not breathing and being, just existing. Live. Live is alive. Be alive. Be alive to your surroundings. Be alive to yourself. You know, but your body. Have any of you at any point of time analyzed your own body? Just not analyzed, just thought about your own body. Huh? Have you? I'll ask you one simple question. How many mechanical contraptions have a head which can turn like this, look like this, adjust this way, and by just a nod, it can express whatever you're thinking, isn't it? When I look at a lady and say, that means she's very good. When that lady says, seriously, I'll kick you. All these things, you know, can you think in terms of any mechanical contraption or any man-made contraption which has got this kind of endowment in its whole being? It is only the human being who is the most super thing. Everything you take, for example, your blood circulation. Look at the river. They all say, you know, an artery is like a river. It takes blood and like how the river flows and it feeds all the fields on either side, the blood flows. No, it's not just a river. Which river can repair its own damage? The blood vessels can. If you prick yourself with a needle, the blood vessels get punctured. After some time, the blood vessels contract and close the puncture. Is that possible for a river? So, like that, if you analyze, there is nothing which can beat the being of a human being. I mean, the physics, the mechanics, or whatever you want to call it. That is the greatness. Okay? First of all, when you want to live, you should have to understand, I'm a human being. I'm not just an animal. I'm a human being. You know, I am the most superior of all the creations of God, if you believe in God, or nature, if you believe in nature. So I'm the most superior thing. Okay? And I can act and I can react. There are two things. I'll give you an example for that also. Okay? I was just telling him that I would narrate this story because it has got some relevance. I'll tell you how it can do. Supposing I pinch Madhu, for example. I pinch him hard. What will he do? You're right there. This is what he would say, isn't it? Now, when I was a very young surgeon, as a very inexperienced surgeon, I was posted in Naval Lignite Corporation as a junior surgeon. It's a 150-bed hospital, big hospital. The senior surgeon took leave and went away somewhere. And as my in-law could have it right at that point of time, the chief officer or the CEO of Navy, he was called the chairman of Navy. Chairman of Navy developed an abscess in between his rear end. Okay? Yeah. Yes. That's the most difficult vein to operate on. He developed an abscess there. A diabetic, huge big man, tall as I, and very well built and that kind of a fellow. Hypertension, diabetes, you name it, all those diseases he has, and he has got the abscess. And here is a junior surgeon who is trembling in his boots because I have to operate on this fellow. I've hardly joined 1 month there. You can imagine how my position was. I was tense. I was very tense. So I was just walking up and down, and this man was lying in the special ward. He saw me looking very worried. He called me, "Sir, Ingwanga." So I went there. Pillai was his name. I don't know whether you have heard of him. Great man, good man. He called me, "Sir, Ingwanga." So I went to him. "Doctor, நானும் பார்த்துட்டே இருக்கேன். என்னமோ அப்படி நீங்களாம் சுழிச்சிக்கிறீங்க, இப்படி போறீங்க, அப்படி போறீங்க, கையை இப்படிங்கிறீங்க, அப்படிங்கிறீங்க. என்ன டாக்டர்?" Sir, all of you understand Tamil, no? Am I permitted to say a few things in Tamil?
Yes, sir.
It's not my fault. That fellow said it in Tamil only. What can I do? So, என்ன டாக்டர்? He asked me. I said, "Sir, நான் MS வாங்கி 6 மாதம் தான் சார் ஆச்சு. நீங்கள் வந்து சேர்மன், சீனியர் சர்ஜன் வேற இல்லை சார். எனக்கு பயமாக இருக்கு சார்." He told me, "டாக்டர், நான் செத்து போடணும்னு என் தலையாளர்ல எழுதிருந்ததுன்னா உங்க கையால செத்தானா வேற அவங்க கையால செத்தானா, அதே நேரத்தில் உங்க கையில நான் சாவப்படாதுன்னு என் தலையில எழுதிருந்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க என்ன வெட்டினாலும் நான் சாவ மாட்டேன், ஆபரேஷன் பண்ணுங்க." See, look at the attitude of that person.